Hi. Mother, what's for dinner? What have you made me? I hope it's not Brussels sprouts. You made them last night. Chocolate cake. Thank you, Mother. I do indeed love chocolate cake. Do you like cake? The topic of discussion is this. Cake. Cake is the topic of discussion. I had a wonderful Serbian philosophy teacher named Jasminka Udovički. And she was a great influence in my life. She was in college. And on the first day of the class called On Truth and Value, she asked us this question. No, it wasn't a question. She asserted, sort of wrongly, you like cake or you don't like cake? Cake. You like cake or you don't like cake? So I have makeup still. Mother, I love cake. As a junkie, I gotta tell you, cake is not really all that fascinating to me. But I will indulge just for tonight. Okay, so let me step away from the comments, which is something that someone would benefit from doing. That someone being you, Brenda. Cake, of course, now means more than just this, right? Cake also refers to one of my favorite things in the whole world. Butts. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Your brother Jeff cannot deny that when a girl named Vicky puts her butt in my face, I want to stick my tongue deep inside her asshole. That was a song. I love butts. I love men's butts more than women's because I'm gay. And as Rihanna famously made famous, cake. I like to eat butts like I like to eat cake. I have no ass, I hate my life. Girl, you and me both, mama. You and me both. Peaches. Bubble butts. Smooth butts or hairy butts. So, cake makes me go cuckoo bananas. The way I feel about cake is the way I currently feel about Gucci. I go hoochie coochie. I do the hoochie coochie because I go gaga Gucci. Oh no, here we go. I want to look in the face of the designer of Gucci, who is Alessandro Michele, I believe, and I want to say, I do the hoochie coochie so I can make money, because at the end of the day, I go gaga for Gucci. That's what I want to say. Or just say, I do the hoochie coochie because I go gaga for Gucci. Currently going gaga for Gucci, darling. Here's the question. Would you like me to try on the pink leather suit that I purchased from the Gucci boutique? Yes, of course you do. Will I do it? No. I have to wait till the reunion. Because I can't figure out, Mala, I'm torn between two designer garments again. I can't figure out if I want to wear... Okay, here's my Kylie moment. I do like the word. Here we go. So, I have a lot of opportunities in my life right now, which are, just happening, and they're real, and they're also good. And I don't know I'm just really torn because there's a lot of pain and suffering out there, and I'm just becoming aware of it. But at the same time, and nevertheless, and moreover, however, I just think that I really don't know how to decide if I should wear the pink Gucci suit or the McQueen dress to the reunion, and I don't know. But I don't know, and that's okay. I'm gonna wear the McQueen, darling. I'm gonna wear the McQueen because I wear the McQueen, and then I'll wear the Gucci shoes, and then Courtney Act has just come through on some additional eyeball jewelry that I find tantalizing and will wear. But the crown jewel of the outfit will be a chemical burn. That's all I'll say about that. Coco Montrese and I bonded in the limo, not only over just big black dicks, but Joanne the Scammer. We both love her. I guess she said something problematic, darling, but I haven't heard what it is. I'll reserve my judgment until further information is provided. I fell in love with tonight. So I fell in love tonight with a guy named Jordan. Will you fuck me? Will you fuck me? With a guy named Jordan. Who, this is so funny because this guy was Jordan. He was the boyfriend of this girl, trans girl. That's pertinent, so I included it. And her name was, and now that I think of it, her name is, I hope I'm remembering this right, my favorite female name ever. Can you guess what my favorite female name is ever? Carla! It's Carla! Who said Carla? No, who said Carla? Yes, God 121, you need to literally go shut the fuck up. No, it's not Barb. Barbara is a symbol, and it's my most common name. Who said Carla? Somebody said Carla with a C. Who said it? It doesn't matter. Yes, God 121, how do I block you? Because you're getting blocked right now. How do I block somebody? Let's figure this out. Well, you're just getting hidden. I want to talk to you about... Ooh, I lost you for a second. This is a PSA from my heart to yours about drug shaming. Let's get into the nitty-gritty right now. Where's the good light so I don't actually look like a crackhead? Not that it matters, darling. I want to talk to you about drug shaming. It's not okay. We talk about fat shaming. Not okay. We talk about other kinds of shaming. Not okay. Drug shaming is also not okay. Because I have real life experience in this department, as well as lots of theoretical knowledge about it through research. I have, through various methods of research, I have determined I'm not a clinical diagnostician. I'm not a working sociologist or a medical professional in any way, but it's absolutely in my my opinion that drugs are, like I've said it before, they're a mental health. Sorry, I'm trying to find better light. There we go. Drugs and addiction are a public health and a personal health concern. So I need all of you drunk ass motherfuckers. I'm talking about you drunk ass motherfuckers to shut the fuck up about drugs. Okay? I need you to ask yourself, take a long, hard look in the mirror, which is going to be hard because you're drunk as hell and you can't see straight, so maybe there's going to be 3 of you. I'm looking at myself and it's weird. Anyways, I need your drunk ass to take a long look in the motherfucking mirror and ask yourself, what do I think is so shameful about drugs? What do I think is so bad and gross and nasty about drugs? And I need to look at my own behavior and how my own behavior is normalized. The behavior I'm talking about here is being a drunk ass motherfucker on the weekends, in the week. Now, listen, because the people who try to drug shame me are often drunk ass motherfuckers, and the people who annoy me are often drunk ass motherfuckers. There are people who are drunk. That's the identify. How do we identify who in fact is a drunk ass motherfucker? Number one, they're drunk on alcohol. Alcohol inhibits our functioning because it's a depressant. Now I see I'm losing everybody because that's probably because maybe drunk ass motherfuckers. It's this late at night. It's almost 4 in the morning here in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. Drunk ass motherfuckers need to keep their attitudes and behaviors in check when they try to come for me for being quote unquote on drugs. Now the thing is, it doesn't matter if I'm on drugs. I'm a drug addict, and that's my business. Whether or not I'm in recovery or being sober for it, I do believe that I will always be a drug addict. In that I will always that my brain is always wired to want to use substances to make things better. But it's a really if you look at the mechanism, it's actually really simple. I want to do cool shit, and I want to be real happy. That's all it is. I used drugs as a tool in the past, and the reason they become so seductive and addictive is because it works in the beginning. Now, when you reach for drugs that are very powerful, like methamphetamine, like heroin, like crack cocaine and cocaine, for example, those drugs are traumatizing to the human body system because all the chemistry, the flooding the pleasures are flooding the brain with chemicals that indicate pleasure and reward in an unnatural way, when that pleasure and reward, those situations are not actually taking place. And so you pay the price. Any junkie who's tried to get clean will tell you that a paper cut feels eviscerating, and that it's no fun to piss out of your asshole for a couple of days and to feel cramps and vomiting and nausea and chills and sweats and heat, and it's just a nightmare. Now, I have on season 7, because I had no boundaries, no filter, I was just a walking ball of anxiety. I was opened up about my addiction. It wasn't my addiction in season 7 that was the problem. It was the isolation from a community of people who had provided me support, love, compassion, all of the things that are required in many cases to provide the possibility of somebody getting sober. I don't function well, nor does any human being function well in a solitude. We're social people, whether we get that social stuff through video games with live people around the world, through this. I can see the icons down below. I can see 3 people that I love and met through the internet. One I met through the television. The other 2, you guys on the side, Lauren and Kira, I met through the internet, through Twitter. And I love you when we've met and we know each other. But so, so the one thing that I resist and I will reject and I will push back against, I am not a poster child for sobriety. No one is. No one is. So if you ask me if I'm sober, that is disrespectful. The only person who has the right to ask me if I'm sober is A, my sponsor, and B, a doctor that is treating me for alcohol poisoning or whatever, you know what I mean, in the hospital. So don't ask me if I'm sober, because the implication there is this. Are you making a mistake? Are you failing right now? Have you failed? Are you, and I know that even if it's you care about me, if you do care about me and you care about my health because you want me to continue doing what I'm doing, I appreciate that 100%. I love that. And that is the opposite of a tweet that, that's the opposite of what Fifi's getting. Kill yourself. You're saying, don't kill yourself, which is, I wish we could all be as lucky as I am, but we're not. So my manager the other day asked me a question, and it was, but the verbiage, the wording was very particular and very impactful. He said, how's your health today? How's your health today? Are you in good health today? Are you in good spirits today? He didn't say spirits, but he said, how's your health today? And I know that what he was asking is, are you sober? Are you feeling okay? I know you've been struggling with this. What's going on? How is your health? It doesn't say that, because sober doesn't necessarily mean healthy. Girl, please, take a hike, bitch. Sober does not mean healthy. Sober often means healthy. Sober often means better, especially if it's a person who has decided and admitted and believes that they have a problem with substances, whether that's drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, or whatever. But sober for me now, I want to say, for you guys that are listening, and maybe you can tell other people, or no, don't tell other people. That's my job, so shut up. Don't fucking fight my fights for me. I'm a grown-ass woman with a receding hairline. I can handle my own. I can pay my own bills and handle my own grievances. But don't ask me if I'm sober, because it's none of your fucking business. For the record, I think I smoked pot today. I have a cold. I don't care. Doesn't matter. And I only say that. The one thing, though, the irony is, though, I love this cliche saying. It's so true. How do you know an addict is lying? I'm sorry. How do you know an addict is lying? Because their lips are moving. If you ever watched the show Nurse Jackie, oh man, that is a grueling show, but it's great. Anyways, yeah. So don't ask me if I'm sober, because it's none of your fucking business. I have a lot of friends, and I have no time for people who are going to shame me about being an addict, or about because the implication that, because it is people love to throw shade masquerading as concern. Guess how much time I have for that? Guess how much time I have for people throwing shade masqueraded as concern? Can you take a wild guess? I know I turned off the comments so I can't see it, but it's 0. Yeah, it's 0 time at all, because Mama's busy. It's 4 in the morning, and I have to get out of this chair in an hour to go catch a flight. Because Mama's busy. Mama is me, not Mom. So Periscope is a cool thing where I feel like I can speak out into the well, and the well's not a well. It's a cool room filled with awesome people that I haven't met yet. Some I have. But so I just want to tell you, I have 0 time for drug shaming. You don't know my life. You don't. You know a lot of it, though. You do actually know a lot of it. But I'm trying to do the best that I can in my life. That is 100% the truth. And sometimes Maria Bamford said it best. We're all trying to do the best we can, and sometimes it's just not that good. But if the next time a drunk-ass motherfucker wants to question my sobriety, and this is something that just happened tonight, and it was not, or the time, there's something that happened tonight, it's not a big deal at all, and it's not even worth repeating, but it was just, it made me think of a larger issue. We don't look at alcohol the way we look at crystal meth or cocaine. The drugs are demonized, and for a reason, but alcohol isn't. And sorry about it, but you drunk-ass motherfuckers need to take a hike and get off of me. Stop. Anyways, I get irritated with really, really drunk people that have no respect for personal boundaries, space, or anything. Because that was never my thing. I never wanted to let loose or let go. I always used drugs to do more, have more control, to be able to walk better, not stumble blindly, sweaty with my pants down and fall in a ditch. God, I hate drunk people. Thank God I'm a drag queen who works in nightclubs. So don't feel bad. I'm not trying to drunk shame you. I am drunk shaming you. But the next time anybody wants to drug shame me, I have 2 words for you. Buy Same Parts on iTunes.